Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today we are going to be working on a layout for load 1019. That is layout of day October 2019. You can see up in the top right hand corner of your screen, we are going to be using a sketch for this layout. This is a sketch by Laura Whitaker. Now I'm using a lot of papers that are from Crate Paper, and as you can see on the sketch, she has a diagonal stripe going up at the top and also one at the bottom. I am going to mimic the diagonal stripe up at the top, but down at the bottom, I'm just going to use a horizontal line, and it is going to be that yellow stripe paper. You can see my background paper. It's kind of like a travel ledger, and it said adventure and something. I don't know what all it said on there, but there were words. I wanted to cover those words up, so I am going to take another strip of that yellow paper, right like that, and cover up all those words. I thought my little title piece would be big enough to cover up what was left, but it was not quite big enough. It is going to sit up there. I don't commit to it just yet, but I will here in a little bit. It says, "Oh, happy day." And like I said, that is going to serve as my title. Here is where I'm going to go ahead and cover up all those words with that little strip. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the base of my layout. The base of my layout is just going to be the diagonals at the top and then the horizontal down at the bottom. They are both these striped papers, like I said. Now, in the sketch, she had a diagonal at the bottom. I'm not going that route. I am just going with the horizontal line. And also on the sketch, her photo and her clusters around her photo are kind of toward the center of the page. I'm actually going to rest mine on that center line. I am going to mount my photo on some of these 6x6 papers. These are also from Crate Paper. I'm going to mat it on this blue one, then I'm also going to pull out one that is some postage stamps that I'm going to use to mat a second layer on. I will, like I said, sit this photo down there on that horizontal line. Now, usually I would like to use a lot of paper. On this one, I'm actually going a different route, and I'm going to be using quite a lot of embellishments for me. I am trying to get one of these picture frames to work. It's not going to work. I don't know if you guys remember this, but one of the months on Mini Kit Monday, I did a lot of Maggie Holmes, and I pulled out a ton of frames, and I did not end up using any of them. I still have that mini kit in my rolly cart, so I did pull several embellishments from there for this. I do have that rolly cart out in my breakfast area. That's where I'm scrapbooking right now because of layout of day. I want everything to be handy. So I just pulled that rolly cart out there, and I'm just pulling from it. I have a stack of papers and a bunch of embellishments in that cart, and have it set up at the breakfast table so I could just scrap whenever. If I only have 5 minutes, I can walk by and put some stuff down, turn on the camera, put some stuff down. I am going to be using this tag up here at the top. It says LAX. We don't want to see the word LAX because we are not in LA. We are at the Savannah airport in this photo. I am going to trim that up and to tuck that underneath the diagonal layer. I will cover the black letters up with my chipboard title that says "Oh Happy Day" on it. Now, instead of threading the tag like I normally would do, I am just going to tie a bow and glue it to the center of the tag hole. Down there at the bottom, you see I've already pulled out several embellishments and set them down when I was talking about other things. I do have a tag down there as well, and I'm going to do the same thing with the bow on that. This tag is going to get cut off and kind of tucked in under there, and I'm going to use that camera die cut next to it. The camera I will pop up on some foam tape. Now, there is a blue word phrase there. The blue word phrase, I really liked that because it tied into my suitcase that's over there on the left-hand side. It is going to sit right there at the top of the camera. But that long word phrase sticker, I'm going to go ahead and pull that down toward the bottom and put it underneath the camera. Now, when I had that mini kit that I was talking about before, I also had in there the Maggie Holmes sticker book. So I am going to pull some banners out of there and put them on some white cardstock and trim them out. They're going to go right over to the left-hand side of the camera. When I was looking at the sketch, I really liked that banner element. Now, I don't get a banner element that looks like that, which you guys know I went through a phase, still going through it actually, where I really liked the banners on the crochet thread. I don't end up going that way with it. I just kind of layer these up right here, and that one on top I do put on foam tape. Now, this little suitcase, it is fussy cut out of a paper pad. I do pop that up on some foam tape and put a little die cut underneath it that says Friday. This was actually taken on Friday. This is a photo, like I said, that we had taken at the Savannah airport when we were getting ready to leave for New York City. Above that suitcase, I am going to use another little sticker, and it says "Let's Go" on it. After I do that, I will pull out some gold enamel dots. Now these gold enamel dots, I'm not really sure what the brand is. I don't really think it matters. I mostly have big ones left. I do have a couple small ones, but they're mostly big ones. And I decided to challenge myself to use some of the big ones. They are really hard for me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Usually when I use the big ones, I tuck them under something, so just a part of them showing. This layout, I am letting some of them show. One of them you can see I did tuck a little bit underneath that suitcase. After I do that, I'm not going to do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I want to remind you guys that I am a close to my heart independent consultant. You can find my link down below, as well as links to other handy dandy information, Facebook pages, and whatnot. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.